Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
It's December and I want it to snow, at least on my computer screen in a window like this. So I started to create a program, this one, that gets a single snowflake to fall gently towards the ground. Unfortunately, when it hits the ground, it just continues straight through. I want it to start over and get reborn as a new snowflake, and that is my task for today. See, the problem is ypos continues to increase even when it gets beyond the height of the night sky. So we have to stop it at some point. So let's just try to console log it and see when we should stop it. Console log the ypos, go here, and restart the scroller and see the console. When does it hit the bottom? That's around 380, I think. So let's just say if ypos is above 380, then it should start over. Say ypos should be set to 0. So this should mean that when we reach the bottom, we start over. Like here, we start from the beginning. Let's see. This time it scrolls down, and how does it go? It hits the bottom and it starts over. It works, but it's not pretty. So let's see how we can improve it. First of all, the 380 was a guesstimate from me. We should really look at the exact height of the night sky. We can ask the document query selector and find the night sky and ask for its client height. Oh, that's 379. I was really close. But if I change it here, then you see now the client height is 517, but it still goes for 380. So I should really take this, and I don't want to write it here. I'm actually going to create a new variable. Let max be equal to the client height, and make sure if ypos is bigger than the max, then y should start over. So let's see what happens now. Does it understand the new client height? Come on, come on, come on. This is getting really exciting. And yes, it does. Another problem is this unsightly scroll bar that appears here whenever it looks awful. I want to get rid of that, and that's actually a CSS thing. If I go in my CSS and say in the night sky, the problem is the snowflake goes just outside the night sky and then it gives me a scroll bar. But I want it to be hidden when it's outside, so I say overflow hidden, like this. And that should make sure that when the snowflake goes outside, it just goes gently outside. Perfect. Now, there's only one issue. As you can see here, when it starts, it actually starts inside the screen. I want it to start above. The reason it starts inside is because it has a height of 10 pixels and we started at 0. That means here, so it goes from 0 and 10 pixels down. If we were to start it from -10, that would work. But let's not do that stuff here. Let's actually make another function for it. Let's call it a function that resets my snowflake. Oops. And say we set ypos to -10. And then when we say here, if ypos is bigger than max, we call reset. And how does that look? Did it start outside? I didn't notice. It goes there. Yes, it floats perfectly. It's a bit jerky, but I think that's mostly from brackets. Let's see if... Yes, sometimes if you have clicked inside something in brackets, it gets a lot slower in the browser, so just mark outside it, and then you can see it goes there. So I have one snowflake falling gently to the ground and restarting. And of course, if the screen is taller, it falls gently to the ground still and restarts. I'm pretty proud of what I've done, so I think I'm ready to commit everything to Git. Yes, let's say commit. And now we have a single snowflake falling and restarting. Good for a day's work. Tomorrow I'm going to make more snowflakes. See you then.